It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
And staying with the play, Allen.
Yeah, that's the big man lingering around the hoop. Jared Allen smartly gets the bucket on the follow.
Pass to Nisi. And Nisi throws it down. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Allen finds Lee. Buries it from 3-point range. Lee's got 9.
What a look there from the big fella, Jared Allen. We've seen his playmaking make a big-time jump.
Over to the left wing. The wide open look here for Fears. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Fears. Kicks it out to Williamson. A second chance effort. Mobley with the block.
Boy, the reach. Mobley so tough defensive.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pelicans trail by 6. Pass to Dort. Here's Fears. There's the lob to Dort. Buries the long-range jumper.
I've got to say, this is a nice pass by Williamson. Everyone expects him to finish there.
Lee gets the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Black Hole.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Inside, here's Boeheim. Excellent D there from Allen.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
That's a 2 from Lee, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Here's Fears. Covered by Lee. Reed misses. Cleveland leading by 10. A 3 ball, and it's Lee that time on the assist by Maxey. And that's now 21 points for Black Hole. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. But you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Reed misses.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that 3, but he still couldn't make it.
And Lee with the stuff.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock, and that one is good.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Takes it inside, and Lee with the stuff.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Lee outside, drains the three-pointer. Lee's got 31.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And so it's Cleveland in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer. Teams deciding to change it up. The Cavaliers leading by 15. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. Then it's Black Hole, and it's Travers in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
We've got 1:55 left here in the second, and there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Pelicans shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means? And another steal for him.
Another legend leapfrog with that steal. What a year he's had.
You're right, GA. His defense has been terrific, and now he can claim the second spot for himself for most steals. Pelicans trail by 19. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, Black Hole in their last game against Detroit had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
The Cavaliers leading by 18. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Boeheim. He has 5.
Well, you love the defensive mindset that Jared Allen brings on a nightly basis. What a contest right there.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Cleveland with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. To halt the run, Mobley with the block. Here's Lee outside, and another one.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yeah, and so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
So for New Orleans right now, Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Fears is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Messi in at center. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 11.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
His three-pointers off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Lee outside. Pass to Allen. Out that bucket. Allen's got 6 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Pelicans shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And here is Dort. Makes it off the glass.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Lu Dort, at times, is just going to make tough shots.
Lee passes to Mobley. It's good. Mobley's got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Doris, in any discussion about Lu Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lu Dort.
To the inside, Maxey. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
In the corner, Messi with it. Pass to Bufkin. And the Pelicans miss again. Cavaliers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
To the left side wing. Here's Queen. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime.
There's a tenacity to Donovan Mitchell. Even with physical defense, this guy just finds a way to convert.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Boeheim. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether 2 big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Over to the wing. Back to Lee. Out to the right wing. Black finds Lee. Down low. And he uses the glass on the layup. Black's got 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Bufkin. Over Lee. That one off the back iron and out.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Inside, here's Boeheim. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Boy, maybe nothing more important than what just happened. Protecting the rim without fouling. At some point, does the defense decide we need to send more at him? Because right now, he is scoring at will.
The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Cleveland with a huge lead at the break.